AFTV, Stricto, what can I say? Talk to me, man. That's 2 defeats in a row. I think a lot of fans went into the game thinking, we're at home, we've got a great record against Leicester. Leicester haven't beaten us at home since 1973. 1973, and we've just held a big L to them. And I think the manner of it as well, you know, you'll see the possession stats probably everything's probably all in our favour. First half, we had a lot of attempts, but in the second half, Arsenal just didn't show up.
I think their game plan, if you remember, that was the game plan that basically won them the league a few seasons ago. Just sit back. When the time comes, take your chance. Good night. Do you know what I'm saying? And, you know, Arteta fell foul of that. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't have a plan B, to be honest with you. They kept letting us, in the first half, they were actually allowing us to go down the flanks, down the left-hand side. Because, you know, it was a chance they were taking. Like, they were so hell-bent on letting us have that. David Luiz was just pinging it across, all the diagonals, but we needed something in the middle to get behind the defense. And their game plan just basically worked, you know what I'm saying? Coupled with the fact that, you know, the VAR, you know, the lack of goal didn't stand, you know. And
what did you make of that? Did you think it should have stood?
Well, yeah, obviously the replay show it should have stood. But again, if you look at it, Bellerin should have been sent off on a balance of it. Do you know what I'm saying? So we can't really complain about the VAR as such. Do you know what I'm saying? But it kind of worked out 50-50. We had Bellerin could have been sent off, and Laka didn't score in it. But overall, the performance was weak, especially second half. Like I seen Abba taking pills. You know what I'm saying? Was kind of hoping it was performance enhancement pills, because he wasn't doing nothing. He wasn't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Laka, Shaka. Do you know what I'm saying? And then like you've got three midfielders. I can't tell you who our attacking midfielder was today. I mean, I couldn't tell you.
A lot of people saying it appeared like they all seem to be playing in a line.
Exactly. Like there was not one of them in front of the other one. They all was defensive. So how are you going to profit? How are you going to profit? It's a shambles. Like Arteta. Let me ask you a question. Are you enjoying this football?
I'm not at the moment. No, I'm not enjoying it at all. I do understand. Listen, I understand the position of Mikel Arteta. He's having to try. I think he's trying to make Arsenal a team that's hard to beat, first and foremost, right? Which we've already lost 3 games, but he's trying to do that. You can see that, right? The team has looked a lot more solid in their performances, right? But it seems to be at the detriment of attacking. And we're just not free-flowing. We're not attacking.
There's no chemistry.
There's
no chemistry. There's no chemistry.
No.
Do you know what I'm saying? And that's why we've been calling out for Partey, and now we're calling out for Ozil. But it's still going to be the same result on the ball. I don't see any, like, it's like they don't understand. It's like they never even met each other before.
But there used to be chemistry. There was chemistry between, say, for instance, Lacazette and Aubameyang. We've had chemistry between those players.
We've had every good relationship, it ends, bro.
Yeah, I feel at the moment that the problem for me seems to be the midfield. There just does not seem to be a link between as I said, between the defense and the attack. There's not that link there at the moment. I know Partey, he's only just come in and time will tell, but even he's a box-to-box type player. I still think it's a creativity problem. We're not getting the ball into areas where we can hurt teams, and that showed again today.
Exactly. But if you know you don't have creative players, then you got Ozil, right? And you know he's not going to play. So what you do is, all right, cool, we're going to lose maybe half of our creativity, right? So we go out and we buy someone who's going to be creative. If you know Ozil's not playing this season, yeah. If you know he's not playing this season, then what do? You
But
go
that's
out
what
and buy.
that's why they were trying to get Awar, isn't it?
But the Awar thing was crazy. It's not about trying to get him. You have to go and get him. There is no try. It's not rugby. You have to go and get him. You know your star man, your most creative. Everyone keeps telling me. I keep seeing this on social media, like ex-players saying he's one of the best players we've got at the club. That's cool. If you're not gonna play him, replace him. Replace him. Mustafi. Jesus Christ, bro. Mustafi. And you know the funny thing with Mustafi is I've seen a fitter Mustafi do worse things. I've seen a fitter Mustafi do worse things today. Do you know what I'm saying? But he shouldn't be here. He shouldn't be here. I wish we had a fucking time machine, bro, to go back to Valencia, bro. I would have knocked the pen off his hand before he signed. I'm telling you, this guy, do you know, I think what we need to do as fans is start praising him more, because it makes it a lot easier to sell him. Because the more we slate this guy, no one's gonna want him. You know, there's a lot of mismanagement, at this club. Like, I'm not enjoying this football, even though we've had times when we've won, like against West Ham. I never enjoyed that football. Dead game. Like, we did not deserve to come out there with 3 points. And our arse is starting to show now. Our arse is starting to show. Like, we're just being exposed now. Like, there's no plan B. There's no plan B. Look how Leicester played today. Look how disciplined they played. We tried this against Man City. We tried this against Man City. And one of the integral part of counter-attacking football is a good defense. Because if you can't defend, then you can't counter. Leicester were disciplined from minute 1 to the end of the game. It was like Arteta was shown. He got schooled today by Brendan Rodgers. He got schooled today. First half, amazing. First half. But I'm saying we've got to score when we're on top, because you know this script already. If you're an Arsenal fan, you know this script already. The moment Jamie Vardy came on, the moment I saw Mustafi, I just said, boy, 1 + 1, 2. And Arteta just over complicating things as well. Like, the game is sometimes not everything needs algebra, bro. 2 + 2 is 4, not 2y + x. Nah, stop all of that. Just keep it simple. Like, I'm seeing Granit Xhaka felt like he was playing left back at some point today. I didn't know what was going on. Like I said to you last time, I'm trying hard to trust the process, but I'm just getting Emery vibes from this guy now. It just feels all so Emery for me right now. In fact, I checked. He's 8 points behind this stage where Emery was last season. 8 points, and Emery was shit last season.
Okay, well, Stricto, thank you very much, man.
All right, buddy, man.
All right, take care, man, so we can get a win against United.
See you later.
Oh, God. Yeah, don't even get me on that one. Robbie. All right, cool.
Masks. These are the new normal. But what you want to do is get yourself an Arsenal-inspired mask. And also, these masks are comfortable. Best ones I've worn, and they actually do the job. If you want to get one, the link is in the description right now. Go to maskfc.com and get 10% off.